I got to ask you, what's up with this Shelby guy from Ron and Fez?
Oh, well, I don't even know. He was giving us some shit, I guess, about the fucking...
Why are people giving us shit from that?
Paul McCartney thing. That was it. He said that Paul McCartney, Ronnie asked, is he going to do O&A? Because I guess Paul McCartney was in here in the building doing Howard's show.
Right.
And he goes, no, why would he do their show? And kind of snickered, like, what?
So how about he goes and finds another channel where he could trash us? Does he understand that we built the Opie and Anthony channel and we're not going to accept fucking little worms like trashing us? What the fuck has he done in this business to deserve that?
He interned.
If Ronnie wants to trash us, so actually he's the only one. Fuck the rest of them. They have no right. They have no right piping up about Opie and Anthony shit.
Has he explained himself, that guy? Because what I've heard about him, I've never met him, is that he's a big fan of the show.
I met him.
Oh, you have met him?
I met him. If he had something to say to me, he should have said it to my face. I walked out of the studio one day. I think it was Monday, maybe, or even Tuesday. I'm not sure. Or maybe it was even late last week. I apologize the exact day. I go, you're Shelby. I hear you're doing all right for Ronnie. Nice to meet you. And he was, pleasant, a little strange. It seems like he doesn't really look at anyone or anything. A little bizarre, but he was nice enough. So my question to that asshole is, if you had a problem with me or Ann or anybody, why don't you fucking walk up to us and say it? Because when I had a little interaction with you, away from the microphones, you couldn't have been cooler. We're not fucking putting up with little fucking losers, trashing us on our channel. You don't deserve. You didn't earn. You haven't earned that right. You just started in broadcasting.
Yeah, Ronnie laid into him pretty good.
Well, I figure he would.
Yeah.
Ronnie's been a soldier forever. And he's more than earned the right, if he has an issue with us, to bring it up, of course. But not some intern that they're starting to put on the show because Fezzi decided not to talk anymore. Enough with this shit.
Oh boy, Sam, what do you start?
Has there been a response, Sam? Do we know?
Now Sam. The second Sam gets involved,
right,
it's Sam's fault.
Yeah,
if you ask Fezzi.
No, I haven't heard any response. I think Ron might have avoided it.
Yeah,
on purpose. You know what I mean? He didn't want to get Shelby to open his mouth and get himself in more trouble.
I don't even think he was on the show yesterday.
Oh, was he not even there? Maybe that's what it was.
And yet, you have every right to not like us or have an opinion about us, but to do it on our channel, if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't have a microphone. Do you understand that? So have a little respect, you little fucking twat.
Some respect.
He's a huge fan, doesn't think he meant anything by it. Then he's a weirdo.
What are his defenders coming out?
He's a weirdo. We're already taking on the world. We don't need fucking...
I think he is a weirdo.
Little fucking, I don't even know what... I'm pausing because I think he's an intern, so I think I get in trouble for just talking.
No, you're responding to something somebody said on the air. That's fair.
He said you aren't a McCartney-level show. He's right. Why? Now,
all right, then go say that somewhere else.
Bounce. There you go.
Then go say that somewhere else. You're not going to say that on our channel. That's the difference. Go get a fucking podcast or a fake Twitter account like the rest of them, and then do it that way.
But to say that, not a McCartney level show, it's like, well, then what? We've interviewed Tarantino. We've interviewed fairly big
Roger Daltrey.
We're absolutely a Paul McCartney show. For whatever reason, he did Howard, and that was it.
He did what he did for Springsteen's channel.
All right, we absolutely could handle a fucking Paul McCartney interview. We'd be out of our minds, but we could handle it.
Is that a McCartney level? I mean, no disrespect to Springsteen, but that show was not obviously a bigger show.
Nobody has a fake Twitter account. Bye. Now
Are you crazy? No one has a fake Twitter account.
This is a microcosm.
We see him every day.
Of what happens on Pal Talk, where I am right now. Like, why would I let people come in here, have a little special, relationship with the program, and let them just bash and pour
that
up
guy
bullshit
said
like that?
Nobody has a fake Twitter account. We see the fake Twitter accounts every fucking day.
Constantly.
And then you ban them, and then they start another fake Twitter account. What are you talking about?
They write you emails.
Not even bounced. Banned. They'll never be back in the room. That's goodbye. Goodbye. Assholes. I've had it.
But it's almost like if a fan's got the right to say what they want to say, but if we respond a certain way or block you, then shut up about it. I mean, you said what you wanted. No one's saying that you can't say that, but I don't want to hear it.
Right.
You can say it where you go out and say it. I'm not telling you don't stand on the sidewalk and yell it into a megaphone.
Right. And then I guess
Silly geese.
my update, because I wasn't here yesterday, I also got talking to about the Eric thing.
From who?
It made HR.
Puffin stuff?
It made HR
Every time.
around here.
Who talked to you?
Yeah. Well, someone that's mad about other things, too.
Oh, boy.
Don't say, don't talk about kittens on this show. Let's just put it that way.
But Beavis.
I got talking to about that as well.
But little Beavis, I can't talk about him?
Not that kitten.
Oh.
Because somebody who's approaching being a billionaire doesn't have a sense of humor and can't handle it.
Oh.
Looks like he got a little butthurt, and because he got butthurt, I got a talking to. How do you not make fun of that?
Of course.
Doesn't mean he sucks at radio
Great.
or he's not bringing in subscribers, but how do you not? I swear to you, if we did a show, I got to say this, and now it's going to cause more problems, but I have to say it. If we did an hour on kittens and giving them away, God, I hope the whole radio world kills us. Plays the audio and laughs their asses off.
Well, you talked about Anthony's kid. Oh, you can't distinguish the difference between that break and fucking people.
But somewhere along the line, I question if he ever did. You know, he doesn't have a sense of humor.
Yeah.
He just sees everything as like, oh, we're just trashing him. No, we found a 2-minute video clip that we thought was so unbelievable that I'll take full responsibility. I pushed it forward. I even told these guys if they don't want to be involved to just leave.
Right.
I said I have to do this. This is crazy.
I can't control myself. I need to.
So then I get a call from Bob. Oh boy, yeah, Bob.
Opie, it's
they're trying
it's Bob.
They're trying to push the show forward, and things like this get in the way. And oh boy, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm here to let you know that it's now an issue.
It's been brought to my attention.
Right. I go, Bob. I go, you tell those guys, meaning Sirius XM, we've been more than well behaved. And I even said,
oh my God, yes.
We have been so well behaved. I'll tell you this, Bob. We could take audio from that show and other shows and make fun of it every single day. There's plenty of shit to make fun of.
Oh, yeah.
But we choose not to. But I said this clip was so over the top that he's giving away kittens and people are crying because they're getting a fucking kitten. I couldn't help myself.
You have to.
Yeah, but they're
You gotta.
they want to make you the #1 show over there, and I heard that. I'm like, #1 show.
How stupid is Bob?
I go, Bob, are you fighting for us? #1 show. I go, I just want them to make this easier for me. We've given up on all that shit.
How come Bob doesn't call for other stuff?
None of you guys got these same calls?
No.
Holy what?
It's just funny that you're the only one who got the call.
Oh boy,
I've gotten most Bob calls.
Oh, I've gotten them.
I'm glad I didn't get it this time.
I got it because it was obvious. This one was obviously me. And then then you get the Howard people. You upset? I'm not obsessing about them. When there's a clip like that, I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I had to.
Obsessing would mean talking about them every day and bringing other clips of the show every day, and that would be that radio would be extremely easy to do.
Yeah.
So without mentioning names, it was an issue. The E-Rock thing's an issue because they still think it might have been done on purpose.
Did E-Rock go to HR? Was he all mad?
Did you go to HR?
Did you report Opie?
But they talked to me. So
How did they find out about it?
that I'm not sure because I got a phone call on Friday.
What did they say to you?
They yelled slobbo and hung up.
You fucking broke that roller coaster, didn't you?
Oh, no. There's a. Yeah. Why does E-Rock get back from Florida, get back from going to Universal Studios and Disney, and then, like, the next day, a roller coaster breaks and it's on the news? You just have bad luck, E-Rock.
That one is terrifying too.
Oh, man.
Like we saw that one and we just looked at it. There's no way
So
we're going
no,
on.
huh?
What happened? It got stuck at the top too, right?
Yeah.
It starts You start like a shuttle launch almost. So you're facing the sky, and then you go straight up for like 160 feet or something, and then it goes over a little edge, and then the roller coaster starts. Oh. And it got stuck right as it was about to round over to start the roller coaster.
Yeah, look at that.
Holy
Wow,
shit, that
they're
looks fucking
stuck.
terrible.
And that's where it got stuck?
Yeah.
How did they get him down?
The fire department.
No, I know.
They lit him on
I
fire?
figured as much, but how did they get him down?
Of that, I'm not 100%
Do they have to get
sure.
one of those huge ladders, or is there a way to walk down from that position? You know, because you go on those rides and you see the guy at the top. Oh, have a nice ride.
Yeah.
I'm amazed by those guys that they could sit up there that high all day.
All day, just greeting the people.
Right. All right. Enjoy the way down.
But wait a minute, how did they prevent it from like moving while they were offloading them?
It probably locked in place. They have like all kinds of safety things. I heard it was a computer glitch that told the
brakes to
machine
engage.
that there was a problem, some kind of problem. So yeah, it locks the cars in place, and until they figure it out, it stays there.
Imagine how scary it would be to be in one of the... Now, which way, Sam, are they coming? Is to my right going up or down?
This is going up.
Okay, so they didn't quite... How fucking scary is it to be sitting backwards and just know you're stuck?
You're like,
Although you're
that's
just
it.
going to roll back on a
Not
track,
moving.
I guess.
I don't know. I'd be
plummet.
I'm not going to lie to you, man. I'd be out of my mind if we were stuck in that position.
That would be a
I
little
would be like,
stressful.
what the fuck?
A little stressful.
I think so.
Fuck yeah. Oh, yeah, because you might plummet. If you go back, it might fucking...
Yeah, it could just
You
fall.
don't know.
Crash.
That's why I don't go on those things.
Yeah.
I avoid rides in general, yeah. Not a fan.
Is there any video of it getting of people getting offloaded?
That's crazy.
There has to be. Someone must have.
Right after you go over that little bend to start the ride, there's a big loop, but it doesn't keep you on the inside and go around in a circle. It twists you so you're on the outside. So you're pretty much hanging free fall in every direction as you do the loop.
So you went on it more than once?
No, I didn't go on that one
didn't
at
go
all.
on it.
Why?
Because it looked terrifying.
Oh,
That's
Fair enough.
scary. That is scary.
fuck, that looks... And they've been sitting there for a while because now it's darker in the video.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit, that is
How long were they
horrifying.
up there for?
I think over 2 hours.
Wow.
Dude, they must have had to piss and shit.
I would just piss in my pants. I don't give a fuck.
Take a dump.
I would have before I fucking got to the top of the thing.
Yeah.
I would have shat myself.
Hey, look. It's the boat movie.
Did you see the boat movie? I saw you tweeting about it.
I saw the boat movie.
Want to see the boat movie?
And?
I like the boat movie.
Want to see the boat movie?
Yeah, not only was it one boat,
Yeah.
there were probably 4 boats.
Want to see the boat movie?
There was a big boat,
Want to see the boat movie?
and then a little boat.
Want to see the boat movie?
Then there was a bigger boat, and then
Wanna
a
see the boat movie?
big boat.
Want to see the boat movie?
Like you died and went to boat heaven or something.
E-Rock, did you go to Human Resources?
I did not go to them.
And when
no,
were you going
but
to
I
tell
did
us
talk
that
to them?
they
Yeah.
talked to you?
Hey,
they
Mike, I didn't think I had to tell you everything.
Oh, no, I didn't go to Human Resources. Then all of a sudden you're watching a donkey fuck a girl. Ah, Human Resources took me here.
What did they say to you?
They were pretty much calling to see, what I knew, was I okay, and they believed that it was an accident. So I said I would talk to Opie when I got back,
Oh, boy.
and that was the end of it.
And we had our
Yeah,
conversation.
and they said, okay, yeah, I think you should just
All right, you know
work
what?
it out with him, and we'll leave it at that.
All right,
And
you know
I
what,
said,
that-
okay.
Is
That's-
that acceptable?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course it is, but
I just hate that they have to get involved when no one fucking
My
calls for
version-
their help.
No one asked him.
Yeah.
from Mr. Grimm, Bob Eatman was a little different. Oh boy, now
They're human resources.
you're on Human
involved.
Resources radar.
You're on their radar. Oh, God.
Then that's preventing them from
Oh, this is
pushing the show forward because now they got to
pushing
deal
the
with that.
show
And
forward.
I'm like, Bob, we've heard every excuse. So they're either
It's
going to push
hilarious.
the show forward or not. But I am so sick of corporate people using these little things that happen, and that's the reason why other things aren't happening. It's all bullshit.
Oh, Opie, why do you do this to me?
I'll say it again. It was a horrible accident, and I wish, even though it made for great radio, I really do wish it didn't happen.
But how is the
The whole number thing, I really do wish it didn't happen because that was way past my line.
You know what pushing the show forward would really be? Like if they, and again, you can't tell Howard's guests what to do, but if McCartney is doing Springsteen's channel,
Right.
if they had gone to him and said, look, you should do this other show, Springsteen's channel is great, but this other show is that's pushing the show forward.
There you go.
You can't make him do it.
Right.
But you could pitch a really good case to him or to his manager. There is a way to do that because
Yeah.
McCartney doesn't have to be tied into. He's so big. No one can tell him where to go, not to go. It doesn't matter.
I'll fucking tell him.
Yeah, so would I. But I'm just wait till he's sitting here. I tell him.
Yeah.
He sat around singing silly love songs to a whole bunch of kids at a school yesterday.
Here in New York.
Did he?
Yeah, so I think he could have handled an Opie and Anthony interview.
Was the school?
But I understand why he
worthy?
didn't. Yeah, I think it was some kind of music school.
Oh.
And he was basically saying how the Beatles didn't have any training, so they're kind of lucky. They're ahead. I think he said something like, "You guys are technically ahead of where we were."
Oh,
What he was
sure.
really saying is, we didn't need this, you little faggot. we just went out and manned up and did it.
We fucking went out and did gigs.
I wonder if those little fuckers understood what happened in their classroom yesterday.
Yeah.
You had a Beatle sitting there just playing songs for you, and he played a lot. I think he played like 12 songs.
They probably don't even acknowledge that he's.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think they do?
Yeah.
And I understand why Paul McCartney didn't do our show. I mean, I do understand.
doesn't have to.
He doesn't really have to.
No.
He's pushing a gig. I mean, he's pushing a new CD or whatever. Why not?
But we absolutely could handle a Paul McCartney interview. That's the point.
Oh, yeah. I would love it.
Which gets back to the Shelby and his nonsense.
Colin would have loved the interview we'd done.
Oh, yeah. Well, why don't you guys ask him?
Ask him a question.
Apparently, fucking. Wait till Colin comes on the show. I'm going to fucking bite his old fingers. I'm going to bite Colin's fingers.
old
I'm
fingers?
going to bite his fingers.
I love him.
From the tip.
I fucking love him.
And I'm not going to bite him once. I'm going to fucking woodpecker chew them down to the knuckle. From the too long nail all the way down to his knuckle. I've had enough of Colin. That's it.
Saul.